Tamagotchi Plaza. This was announced in a Nintendo Switch Direct a few months ago, and we watched them. My family, I've got 2 kids, a 9-year-old and an 11-year-old. 8-year-old at the moment, almost 9. And my daughter was watching the Direct, and she was just like, "What's that game? I want to play that game." Yeah. And so she every week was like, "When's the Tamagotchi game coming out?" And we got sent it. It came out the same day as Death Stranding 2.
Did you give it that instead?
Yeah, this is good.
This is the one you wanted,
Time
right?
to rebuild Australia, Tilly.
I want to Bone Storm.
Yeah. But hilariously, just because they're home all the time at school holidays at the moment, I've played way more of Tamagotchi Plaza than I have of Death Stranding 2.
Oh,
and
good.
It's really charming. Like it is like a very, very simple game of doing repetitious mini games over and over again, but they've kind of really well transferred what the point of having a Tamagotchi is, where you just have this thing, you keep it alive, you play mini games, you feed it, you go back to it every day.
Yeah.
This is, you're running a town and you want the town to be the best town that it can be, and you can check in on like how well you're doing, the percentage you're doing every day. And then it'll be like, the dentist needs work, the galette shop needs work. And then you just go and play a bunch of like repetitive but fun mini games and level up all the shops. And then you get money and you spend it on improving the town. And all these goofy little characters have so much like charm and personality. I'm obsessed. My daughter's obsessed with Mimichi, which is like the bunny rabbit looking one.
Okay.
And then there's this big green dude.
With the lips?
His name's Kuchipachi. He rocks. He's so good. Anyway, Bandai Namco sent me.
That's hurting my teeth.
Oh.
It's hurting my teeth.
Yeah, and like little goblins live in their cavities, and then you have to pull them out with tweezers and transfer them to a cage. And sometimes they go really, really big, and they take ages to drag over to the cage. But I got sent 2 Tamagotchis with this game when I got the game.
Cool.
Like original ones.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, these are really, really fun. And then I went down the rabbit hole of like, what else is there? And there, as a big Sanrio head, they always do official collaborations. And last year they put out the Tamagotchi Uni, which I've ordered from Japan, official collaboration with Sanrio. And it connect online. It has DLC. And actually you can connect it to this game.
Wild.
And I don't know if you like Animal Crossing, but also you'd like just like weird mini game collections, and you can play a bunch of them with 2 players. And if you get the Switch 2 version, it's one of the few games at the moment that utilizes the mouse mode. The only thing that's different about the Switch 1 version and the Switch 2 version is there's 3 new shops in the Switch 2 version, and all of them are mouse games where you're like making sushi with the mouse mode and stuff like that.
Are you extracting fillings with a mouse?
No, I wish they would then go and make all of them
Totally.
mouse
Yeah,
mode.
Yeah, you think they would. Have you had the unnerving experience of booting this up in the morning and finding a Tamagotchi dead in the middle of the plaza?
No, there's no death.
Okay.
Yeah, as far as I know, it'd be
That's
pretty
a core
amazing.
principle of the Tamagotchi experience, though.
Absolutely,
I would argue.
yeah.
So it's a missing.
Like
missing
any
element.
pet given to a child, it's to teach them about death.
Yeah.
But the Tamagotchi.
Yeah, so
at least-
I remember my sister had a bootleg Tamagotchi, like a rip-off, growing up, and they were very unsubtle when it died. It was just a gravestone.
Yeah, yeah.
But we got the Tamagotchis that we got a couple of weeks ago. We forgot about them. We went on a long walk and came back, and
a long walk.
there was no, it was a 4-hour walk, but there was spaceships on the screen, and I was like, oh, they're not dead, it's just spaceships. I don't know what that means, let's look it up. And then my son's like, oh no, it means they're dead, that's what they do now.
They've returned to their planet.
They get poochied. They have to return to their home planet.
Yeah. I have to go now. My planet needs me.
I'm like, as a compliment, I'm surprised you weren't really that familiar with all that, because this seems so similar to some of the
I know.
stuff
There's
you're into.
the breadth of like cute Japanese mascot characters.
True,
There's just so many, and like I always thought these guys were kind of cool, but never really engaged with it.
Yeah.
There's a new Tamagotchi coming out, like a handheld Tamagotchi coming out this weekend, and I got 2 of them yesterday. It's called Tamagotchi Paradise, and you can connect them, and it has like a zoom in feature, and the mini games utilize the crank. On it, it's very fun.
Like a play date.
Yeah, kind of like a play date.
It's that weird thing of seeing a toy developed from when you were playing with it. It's like my niece has a Kirby now, and it does some crazy stuff.
Kirby?
Sorry, a
Furby.
Furby. Thank you. A Furby. And
Furby's
it's like,
forgotten land.
Yeah.
but it does so much
Furby,
more.
yeah, right.
And I was like, the Furby back in my day didn't do this. And the Tamagotchi you showed us was incredible.
this.
Yeah,
So
it's
bad.
it's advanced stuff.
It's so beautiful.
there's something like, to me, the Tamagotchi, the beautiful thing about it was, I guess just this is nostalgically thinking about what they were, was this idea that you took it with you everywhere. And like the Switch is a very portable console and it's a very different game. But it's like, that to me was what a Tamagotchi was. So I think that's part of why I am, I mean, there's many reasons why I'm not interested in playing this, but but it's like that to me was the biggest one where I'm like, oh, that's not really the Tamagotchi experience that I remember. And if I was to buy into Tamagotchi again, I think I would go down the route of this modern take
the
on the
LCD screen
Tamagotchi
is so
toys.
cool in color.
They
and
look amazing.
Well, to me, Tamagotchi has always been about. Tamagotchi has always been about care and taking care of another thing, not a living thing, but another thing. Usually, it's what a parent would get a child if they couldn't afford a dog. They just get you a little Tamagotchi.
I don't know. The
to take care of.
Tamagotchis were pretty expensive back in the day. You can go
not
get a dog for free if you need
level.
one.
Yeah, but then you got to pay for it. It's like when you buy a car, you keep paying for anyway.
Yeah, but the dog loses half its price when you take it out of the pound. So
My dog
off a
got
lot.
sent back to his home planet.
So did mine. But with this, it kind of feels like the evolution of like, now you're not taking care of one thing, you're taking care of a whole town. And I think it still kind of has that Tamagotchi.
You don't pick
Without the threat of dying, it's not Tamagotchi.
Do you
to
pick
me.
one that you're like heroing or that you're? It's
Yeah.
just-
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, right.
We chose the bunny one.
Okay, right.
Yeah, that's cute.
And is there anything you mentioned like that? Yeah, timed things in the original Tamagotchi. Is it? There's nothing here that's on a timer or has cooldowns or anything
Not
like
really,
that?
no.
Yeah,
no,
okay,
it's
cool.
Just, yeah, do it. It's a completely stress-free game.
Yeah,
except for
cool.
some of the mini games. Yeah, I guess they're on a timer.
Have
If,
some
you,
intensity
if you're
to
not
them.
quick enough, like in the dentist chair, for example, they get in too much pain. Like I can't handle it anymore.
I could hear
And
the
then you
drill on
don't
that one.
make
yeah.
much money.
Yeah.
Or the open heart surgery one that's stressful.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got to
yeah.
use the mouse.
Kids are
And,
used to that
vasectomy,
these days.
maybe.
You know, they go on browser games and they get like Elsa brain surgery or like Spider-Man dentist, and they're like drilling into the yuckiest teeth you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing.
It's like Frog in a Blender, like animation stuff.
Yeah.
back in the
from that
day.
days.
It's
How
cute.
big is this town? Like, is it? There's
It's-
all the shops, but it's reasonably all very accessible. all very
Yeah. No,
close,
it's pretty small.
Yeah,
like,
cool.
yeah.
I like that.
But like the upgrades you get improve it
Yeah.
a lot, like just visually.
Yeah, cool.
I like these
That's
mini
fun.
games.
That's like a nice, like, because I think of Animal Crossing as like there's quite a scale to that game, and it feels like there's heaps of game there, and that's like for someone who doesn't want to spend a lot of time in it, kind of intimidating. Whereas like this feels like an experience you could jump into and start seeing some progress
If
really
you
quickly.
locked in, you could
and-
smash this game out in like 6 hours.
Yeah,
for sure.
that's
Yeah,
that's
okay.
I
super
think
cute.
another thing with Animal Crossing is like, because it's always worked on a real-time clock, you kind of have to be revisiting it every single day to get something new to continue your life. Is that kind of
Yeah, no, there's not cockroaches in the town if you don't visit it
Beautiful.
after
Yeah.
3 days.
I like
Yeah,
I like the not the analogy, but what you're using. Playing this along with like a younger gamer or something seems like the perfect sort of environment to be
I
like.
like any
what do you
game that
wanna
like
do?
the three of us are excited to
Totally.
play is great.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Cute. My last question is the suffix of
Chi?
chi.
Yeah.
They attach to everything. Is that like does Tamagotchi translate to like
What's a
Well,
tamago?
Tamago is egg.
Tamago is
Okay.
egg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's an egg, and then is it
Egg,
cheese?
chi.
Is that toy? Is that what?
Well, Tomodachi means friend. So
Yeah, you maybe you're
surely
right, yeah.
it's
Maybe it's egg
connected
friend.
to
Egg
that.
friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's something
And
friend.
then
even
you
the
got bunny
currency,
friend
I heard
and-
even the currency they
It's gotchi. Yeah.
Gotchi. Yeah,
Gotchi.
right.
Yeah. And the king of Tamagotchi is
The way
just
his
an egg.
It's a
an egg
monarch.
wearing a robe. Yeah.
Fascinating.
The
Tamagotchi
way his
king.
ears they move
Yeah,
when
he's
he
awesome.
walks.
Very cute.
Delightful. Delightful.